never eating another piece of candy ever again.
High five, don't do it. Don't you do it. It's already been in there once.
They finally did it, guys. They made a movie on emojis. We finally made it here, guys. We finally got here. So anyways, the Emoji Movie is a new animated film that takes place in the world of a kid smartphone, this kid named Alex, and the wonderful world of Textopolis. And in this world lives a bunch of emojis, and among these emojis is an emoji named Gene, who was played by TJ Miller, who is a meh emoji who can do more expressions than the meh expression. And when Alex is trying to find the right emoji to send his crush, that's a subplot in this movie, I'm not even kidding, I'll get to that in a little bit. He chooses Gene, who sends a very weird emoji, and in order to fix himself, Gene tries to make himself into a more normal meh emoji. Alright guys, so let's get into the Emoji Movie. Before I get into everything that I despise about this movie, I'm just gonna make it clear. Was I enjoying this movie? Yes, I was. I mean, the moment that a movie about emojis was announced, a movie based on emojis is as bottom of the barrel as you can possibly get until they make a fidget spinner movie. Please don't do that. But still, at the same time, I went into this movie with the slightest bit of optimism, because I was hoping that maybe, just maybe, a movie about emojis can maybe teach a life lesson, have a good story. And I know everybody is expecting me to do this. But I'm not gonna do that. I'm not gonna scream. This is gonna have a more controlled anger with outbursts of explosions. Now that being said, this movie fucking sucked! Okay, calming down. I mean, there are no words to express how horrendous this movie is. I'm not even kidding you guys. I walked out of my showing this movie, sitting in my car, in a near catatonic state. First of all, the voice cast. I don't know how any of these amazingly talented people signed on for this movie. TJ Miller, one of the funniest comedians around right now. Silicon Valley is hysterical. He was funny in Deadpool. How did he sign on for this? How did he read the script and say, oh, this is a great career move? Dude, you're lucky Deadpool 2 is coming around next year. Otherwise, this movie would possibly destroy your career. James Corden, who plays High Five. Oh my word. James Corden, like TJ Miller, he is so talented. He's hysterical. I have seen him on his late night show, and he is a lot of fun to watch. However, in this movie, his character is the animated Jar Jar Binks. He annoyed the living crap out of me. But the one thing that really just broke my heart was Patrick Stewart voicing a poop emoji. Let me repeat myself there. Patrick Stewart voices a poop emoji. I can't even do my inner CinemaSins in this because of how soul-crushing that is. Now let me get into the subplot of this movie, one in particular which I find to be one of the most idiotic subplots that I don't know how it got the screen time it got. I'm not even kidding, there was literally a subplot in this film in which this kid Alex is trying to find the right emoji to find his crush because he is apparently shy to talk to her. You got her number and yet you don't know the right emoji to send her? Here's 3 right here. Seriously, and yet you send a meh? Yes, I'm not even kidding you guys. A person trying to find the right emoji to send his crush is one of the subplots in this movie. Now, when it comes to the animation, this animation looks like straight to DVD garbage. And TJ Miller, for some reason, boasted saying this movie was the fastest produced animation of all time. Well, TJ, I hate to tell you this, but that doesn't mean it's going to be good. Like, I haven't seen Norm of the North, but I imagine this has to be on par with that. This movie is supposed to be a comedy. I didn't laugh whatsoever. And like I said, with comedians like TJ Miller and with James Corden especially, they go for the easiest version of the joke possible. It's not funny at all. I didn't even giggle at all. Not even a chuckle out of me in this. Not to mention, this movie is so boring. It's 90 minutes long, and it felt like it was over 2 hours long. Like, during the third act, I was so bored, I wanted to walk out of this movie. And the moment it did end, I just shot up and I speed walked out. And it's even worse when it cuts back to Meh's parents being extremely mad when there are sequences drawn out of the meh emoji. I could not believe how boring it was. And I get the message about, you know, being yourself, being unique. But you know what? This would be good if it had been done a billion times before in other movies. Overall, guys, the Emoji Movie is horrendous. It's not only one of the worst animations I have ever seen, but it's one of the worst movies of the year. This is a film that could have maybe been something good, but this is by a guy who thinks he can just get away with the premise of emojis to sell a movie. And somehow this movie almost beat Dunkirk at the box office last week. Are you kidding me? The Emoji Movie gets a 0 out of 5. I can't believe this movie even got made in the first place. Children's movies deserve so much better. Animation deserves better than this. Parents out there, if you want to take your kids or even have a night in with your kids and watch an animation, watch something better than this. Watch Captain Underpants. Watch Lego Batman. Watch Kubo and the Two Strings. Inside Out. Watch a classic kids movie like Toy Story. Anything but the Emoji Movie. Anything but this. Alright guys, so my apologies that this review is late, but you know what, better late than never, right? Comment and let me know below, what is the worst animated movie you have ever seen? Let me know below. If you guys want to follow me on social media, I'm on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, Twitch, and I'm also on Snapchat, so if you want to follow me on any of those social media platforms, all the links and my usernames are in the description below. I hope you guys liked my review of the Emoji Movie. If so, please hit that like button and also subscribe to see more videos just like this one. If you guys want to see my review of Detroit, please click right there. And if you guys want to see my review of Atomic Blonde, please click right here. And of course, until the next review, I will see you guys next time.